In the previous video we made this timer, and in this tutorial we'll learn how to make this hero section. I've opened the Next project in VS Code. Here inside the source folder we have the components folder, where we have our timer component. I'm going to comment this timer from page.tsx file for now so that we can focus on the hero. And from page.module file I'll remove these properties except the min height. Now open global.css file. Here add root selector. And inside it we'll add our color variables. First for primary color. Then primary hover color. Primary text color. And secondary color. In Components folder I'll create a folder called Hero. Inside it create index.tsx and hero.module.scss. In the index file create a React component. It will not take any props, so I'll remove this. Now open page.tsx. And here add the hero like this. Now we can see this component on our home page. Let's update the component. Open index file for hero component. First import the styles from hero module.scss file. Give a class of styles.container to this div. Inside it create a div with class name styles.textContainer. And below that create a div styles.imageContainer. In text container we have a heading h1 with class styles.heading. Before adding other text in here, let's first add the image in image container. Make sure to import it from Next image. I have already added the image file in public folder. Import this image. And provide it as a source. Also give some alt text. This is how it looks now. Now add these props to image. Quality 100. Priority true. Give class name styles.heroImage. Provide style object fit, contain. Now let's add container class in our SCSS file. Here give display flex. Padding 2 rem. and background color. Now add image container class. Width 50%. Display flex. Justify content center. Align items center. Now add class for hero image. Width 80%. Height auto. This is how it looks now. Now we'll add rest of the text in our text container. Under the heading, add h2 tag for a subheading. And below the subheading we provide a paragraph text. In SCSS file, add class for text container. Here give display flex. Flex direction column. Justify content center. Padding 0 vertically and 3 rem horizontally. Width 50%. This is how it looks now. Now add heading class. Text transform uppercase. Give some font size. I'm using clamp function to give responsive font size. In this case, minimum font size will be 1.4 rem. And ideal font size will be 2.5% of the screen width. Max font size will be 2.3 rem. And provide some line height. Now I'll add class for subheading. Here add font size property. Give some color. I'll use the primary color variable we added in our global.css. Margin top, 0.5 rem. Margin bottom 1 rem. Now add class for hero text. Margin bottom 2.5 rem. Give font size and line height. Now we need buttons under the text, and to do that I'll create a component quickly. In Components folder, create a folder common. Here add a folder link button. Inside link button we'll create 2 files. Index.tsx and linkbutton.modules.scss. In link button index file, create a React component. Create type link button props. Equals to link props, import it from next link. and React.html props. HTML anchor element. And then we'll have variant, which will be optional. In order to give type to variant, create a file in source constants folder. Name this file enum.ts. Export enum button variants. Here you can provide the variants. Now in index file of the button, give button variants like this. Here we are creating a type that gets props from intersection of link props and HTML anchor tag props and some custom props. Now we'll destruct children. href, class name, and variant. Remove this div. And add link from next link. Here provide href from props. For class name, first I'll import the styles from linkbutton.module.scss. Now I'll use the template literals to provide two classes. First is styles variant. And second is class name coming in props. Now here give default variant. Button variants.primary. Make sure to import the enum. Then here we give the children so that we can see the button text. Now I'll quickly add styles in linkbutton.module.scss file. For primary button, I'll give some padding. Border radius of 4 pixels. Transition, font size. Give primary color to background. And some hover color. Similarly for secondary, I have added font size, font weight, text color, and some hover effects. Now open index file of hero component. Under the hero text, add the link button. Give href wherever you want to redirect. And some text. Copy this button and paste it here. Change the variant to secondary. Make sure to import button variants enum. Now change the text. This is how it looks. Now I'll wrap these button in a div. And then give a class to the secondary button. Styles.menu button. And in hero SCSS file add this class. And give margin left. This is how it looks now. On hover we have the border bottom. And for primary button there is a color change on hover. Now I'll make this responsive. Open hero module SCSS file. And in container class give media query for max width 50 em. Here give flex direction column. Padding 1 rem. I'll also add a media query for max width 50 em for text container class. Here give width 100%. Padding 1 rem. Now add a media query in image container. Here make width 100%. Now if I decrease the window size the layout adjusts accordingly. If you want you can show the timer above it. Open page.tsx file in app folder. Uncomment the timer. And it is visible now. To change the timer's background color, open countdowntimer.module.scss file. And change the background color in container class. Here I'll use the secondary color variable. With this our hero section with the timer component is complete. Please support my channel, hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.